guys, it's Shannon, and today I have a really great, simple, fast, and easy boho bead tutorial for you today, and it's going to be so cute for our farmhouse decor, so let's get started. So you really don't need a whole lot of supplies for this, which is another great thing. I picked up these natural colored beads from Hobby Lobby from their beading section. These were $1.99 a bag. And these are 0.79 inch size or 22 millimeters. So I picked up 2 bags of these. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and then some jute. I have 2 different thicknesses of jute here. One I'm going to be using to string the beads, and then this thicker one I'm going to be using for the tassels. But you use what you have. If you have only the thin, that will work. If you have only the thick, that will work too. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I just grabbed a ramekin, or you can get a bowl or whatever you have to dump the beads in. That way your beads aren't falling all over the place and you're not having to dig them out of the bag. Alright, so now that I have all my beads ready to go, I'm going to start with this thinner jute that I have and set the thicker jute to the side. So I'm just going to unravel quite a bit of it and start stringing my beads. So I have strung 20 beads on here, and I have several left for the little tail that will go on the end. So now I'm going to kind of feed it more through, so I have a longer tail on the end here. And I'm going to gather the ends together of the beads so that makes your circle. Gather it together, snip off your extra. So now you have two ends here of jute that are long. Gather your ends together and you're gonna tie a knot. Alright, so here's the knot. See if I can show a little better. There. Alright, so there's the start of our easy boho beads. I'm gonna make the tail. So I'm just gonna take these 2 pieces, snip off the ends, and I'm going to string the rest of the beads onto these 2 together. Alright, so I strung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads on the end of this. I don't want it too long because it's also going to have a tassel on the end too. So I had 4 beads left, so I didn't even use them all. Alright, so now I'm going to add another knot to secure the tail. You want to leave this on here, and because we are going to use that in a little bit too. So now it's time to make the tassel. So I'm going to use this thicker jute. This is 2-ply. I got this from Walmart. Now let's make the tassel. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use my hand as kind of a form, and I'm going to wrap the jute around my hand. So I'm going to wrap it about 10 times. Alright, now I'm going to cut the extra. Alright, so now I have this whole bundle, this round circle, and I'm just going to find the 2 even sides. So I'm going to hold on to one side and then I'm going to cut the other. So now I just have a bunch of strings basically. Make sure you keep your hand on that center of the bundle. And now we're going to secure it onto the boho beads. So I'm just going to take the 2 strings that we left on the bottom of the beads And that's what's gonna secure this onto here. All right, so basically I have this bunch coming out this way, this bunch coming out this way, and then I have the long extra strings that I use to tie it onto the beads with, and I'm just going to gather it all up, and then cut those extra strings the same length. Alright, so now I just have all these strings hanging down, but they're all the same length. And now I'm going to go back to that thinner jute that I have, and I'm going to use that to wrap the top. So string a bunch out, and then you want to gather this pretty tightly. And we're going to just start wrapping. So we have the end sticking out, and we're just going to wrap the top tightly with the thinner 1-ply jute. Cut some extra and tie a knot. Here is the finished boho beads, as you can see about how big they are. You can use whatever size beads you like. You can also paint these. That would be really cool, kind of whitewash them. I've seen people adding like lace to the tassels or adding little charms to them. I've also seen them in just one big long string instead of doing the loop. So this is really one of those projects that you can make match your style, your decor, and kind of give it your own personal touch. But now I'm going to show you some different ideas of how you can use this in your decor and displays.